Where do you think this idea of never quitting? I have to tell you, Churchill, in a very famous episode, which is known in England, not in the United States, Churchill was asked to deliver a commencement speech when he was a very old man to the school he went to, Harrow, and he got up and all he said was, never, never, never quit. and he said, never give up, I'm sorry. And he sat down, you know, maybe his greatest speech. Where do you think this idea comes from? Is it a Midwestern idea, a Chicago idea, a permanent human idea?
Oh, I'm sure it's a human idea. It's prevalent in Chicago, but it's a human idea. There's this impulse that we have. I don't think it's an impulse toward perfectibility. It's an impulse toward finishing a task. It's a it doesn't always need to be an exalted task.
Mm-hmm,
I'm sure that people who build stone walls feel the same way. I know they do. People who work in their garden, people who do menial chores, there is something deeply human about that need to finish, to see the work done. And it's so easy to give up. There's so many moments when you just feel you can't. But then you do anyway.
And to do it as well as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tiger Woods, you know, they've been writing stories in the papers now. The guy was on top of the world. He won 9 championships one year. And the next year he starts revamping his swing so that he can do better. And it cost him for about a year and a half. He became inconsistent. Now he's back on top of the world. What an example. The guy was making tens of millions a year and winning everything, and he starts trying to improve himself again.
That really fascinates me, I must say, because it takes improving yourself takes a great risk.
Yeah.
It requires a great risk because once you've figured out what you're capable of and what you can do, then you want to stay with that.
Right.
And
right.
a great writer, a great performer in any area has to push beyond that. That's where it becomes interesting.
Yeah. Right.
I love reading about sports failures. I find it, and I love watching tennis matches on TV at Wimbledon and the U.S. Open when it's so dramatic because it's not happening over a period of a lifetime. It's happening right there on the screen.
Right. You mentioned Greg Norman, and I forgot who else, a female tennis player. Novotny?
Novotny. That was just amazing.
Meltdowns.
And meltdowns fascinate me.
Yeah.
It's so, I remember hearing a story from Philip Roth. He was talking to Philip's a big baseball fan. He had lunch with Keith Hernandez, and he says, "What's your secret?" Philip Roth says to Keith Hernandez, the baseball player, and he says, "It's all mental," which is, it's what it is.
What did Barra say? Saying like 90% of the game is mental and the rest is in the mind, or something, something on that order. I don't have it exactly right.
This excerpt is brought to you by the Massachusetts School of Law, the leader of reform in legal education and the leader in multimedia education for the public. To view the full interview and for a full listing of MSL's programs, log on to mslaw.edu.